Hello and welcome to this step-by-step SAP FICO tutorial for beginners. Whether you're completely new to SAP or you've heard the term FICO tossed around and wondered what it's all about, you're in the right place. Today, I'll walk you through the core concepts and practical steps to get started with SAP FICO, one of the most essential modules in the SAP ERP system. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of how it all works and how to configure key components. Let's dive in. What is SAP FICO? SAP FICO is short for Financial Accounting, FI, and Controlling, CO, and together, these two modules form the backbone of financial management in SAP. Number 1. FI, Financial Accounting. This module focuses on external financial reporting, such as balance sheets, profit and loss statements, and compliance with legal requirements. Number 2. CO, Controlling. CO is more internally focused. It deals with tracking and planning costs, managing budgets, and analyzing profitability within an organization. In simpler terms, SAP FICO helps companies streamline their financial operations, maintain accurate data, and meet reporting standards. Why should you learn SAP FICO? SAP FICO skills are in high demand. Companies worldwide use SAP to manage their financial data, and FICO is the module they rely on to keep everything running smoothly. Learning SAP FICO can open up career opportunities in finance, accounting, consulting, and even project management. Whether you're looking to upskill in your current role or aiming to transition into a new career path, SAP FICO is an excellent place to start. Step-by-step SAP FICO configuration. Now that we know what SAP FICO is and why it's valuable, let's get into the practical part. Below are the key steps to setting up SAP FICO. I'll break everything down, so even if you're a complete beginner, you'll be able to follow along. Step 1. Define your company code. The company code is the foundation of any SAP FICO setup. It represents a legally independent unit within your organization, like a company or subsidiary. Here's how you can define a company code in SAP. Number 1. Open the SAP GUI and enter the transaction code FPRO, SAP Project Reference Object. Number 2. Navigate to Enterprise Structure greater than Definition greater than Financial Accounting greater than Define Company Code. Number 3. Click New Entries and fill in details like the company name, city, country, currency, and language. Number 4. Save your settings. Once done, you've created the company code. All subsequent configurations will revolve around this structure. Step 2. Create the Chart of Accounts, COA. The Chart of Accounts, COA, is essentially a list of all the financial accounts your organization uses, such as revenue, expenses, assets, and liabilities. It serves as the framework for recording financial transactions. To create your COA, number 1. Go back to SPRO and navigate to Financial Accounting greater than General Ledger greater than Master Data greater than Dated Chart of Accounts. Number 2. Click New Entries and assign a unique code and description to your COA. Number 3. Define whether this COA is for operational, group, or country-specific use. Number 4. Save your entries. Your COA is now ready to house the account details for all financial transactions. Step 3. Assign company code to chart of accounts. After creating your COA, the next step is to link it to your company code. Without this connection, your financial transactions won't know where to flow. Here's how to assign your company code to the COA. Number 1. In SPRO, go to Financial Accounting greater than General Ledger greater than Assign Company Code to Chart of Accounts. Number 2. Select your company code and link it to the COA you created earlier. Number 3. Save your changes. This step ensures that your company code and financial accounts are aligned. Step 5. Define fiscal year variance. The fiscal year variant determines the financial periods your company will use for reporting. For instance, it could be a calendar year, January to December, or a non-calendar year. To define a fiscal year variant, Step 1. In SPRO, navigate to Financial Accounting greater than Financial Accounting Global Settings greater than Fiscal Year Variant. Step 2. Create a new fiscal year variant and define its start and end dates. Step 3. Assign this variant to your company code. This ensures your financial data is reported correctly within the chosen timeframes. Step 6. Configure asset accounting. Asset accounting is used to track fixed assets like buildings, machinery, and equipment. To configure asset accounting, Step 1. Go to Financial Accounting greater than Asset Accounting greater than Configuration. Step 2. Define asset classes and assign them to relevant accounts. Step 3. Set up depreciation areas and methods. Asset accounting is crucial for managing the value and depreciation of your company's assets. Step 7. Set up cost center accounting. Cost center accounting is part of the controlling CO module. It helps track costs by department or project, enabling better budget management. Steps to set up cost centers. Step 1. Navigate to controlling greater than cost center accounting greater than create cost centers. Step 2. Define cost centers for different departments or projects. Step 3. Assign cost elements to these centers for accurate cost tracking. This functionality ensures your organization's resources are used efficiently. Step 8. Test and validate your configuration. Once you've completed all the setups, it's essential to test and validate your configuration. Use sample transactions to ensure everything is working as expected. For example, post a vendor invoice in accounts payable and verify that it reflects in the general ledger. Record a customer payment in accounts receivable and check its impact on the financial statements. Testing helps identify any errors or missing configurations before going live. Tips for learning SAP FICO. Now that you have the basic steps down, here are some tips to accelerate your learning. Number 1. Practice regularly. The best way to learn SAP FICO is by hands-on practice. Set up a sandbox environment if possible. Number 2. Utilize online resources. Platforms like YouTube have excellent SAP FICO tutorial playlists. These videos provide in-depth explanations and real-world examples. Number 3. Join SAP communities. Engage with SAP user groups and forums to learn from experienced professionals. Number 4. Invest in certification. Consider pursuing SAP FICO certification to validate your skills and boost your career prospects. Common challenges and how to overcome them. Learning SAP FICO can be daunting at first, especially when dealing with complex configurations. Here's how to tackle common challenges. Understanding terminology. SAP uses specific terms like company codes, cost elements, and reconciliation accounts. Take time to familiarize yourself with these. Data accuracy. Ensure that all master data is entered correctly. Errors here can lead to significant issues later. Configuration errors. If something doesn't work, retrace your steps and double-check your settings. SAP error messages often provide clues. And there you have it, a comprehensive step-by-step SAP FICO tutorial for beginners. We've covered everything from defining a company code to configuring accounts payable, accounts receivable, asset accounting, and more. SAP FICO might seem complex at first, but with consistent practice and a clear understanding of the basics, you'll be navigating the system like a pro in no time. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to share it with others who might benefit. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future tutorials, feel free to drop them in the comments below and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next session.